Welcome, everybody. Yes, thank you. Pretend like there's applaud. Welcome to the ceremony. Welcome to the award show. The 2024 Game Awards by me, Noah Lopez. Listen, very simple. We have a plethora of games to go over, some amazing nominees, some of my favorite people on their respective game, right? And we're going to really get into it. There's four nominees each, right? We got some extra content too we'll talk about. And yeah, let's get right into it. Now, remember, one final thing is that what I sent out, the polls, are just the popular vote. I am the electoral, so basically, you'll see in some awards that whoever won the popular might not have won the actual award. So, take it with a grain of salt. But you guys don't think, so really your votes don't matter, but they do. So let's get into it. The best Overwatch player. Listen, Overwatch was a pinnacle of 2024. Not really as of lately, but it was all time. So some of the nominations, Tony, does he still got it? Really, kind of not, right? Ethan, great player. Myself and Spencer. And the award goes to, for best Overwatch player, Ethan. Let's give it a round of applause. Round of applause, guys. I mean, we got the GOAT over here. You can see the votes. Majority, 53%, voted for Ethan for best Overwatch player. And, he has it all. Tank play, DPS play, his Mei play is immaculate. Healing play, he can do it all. Congratulations, Ethan, winning best Overwatch player. Terrible game, though, so. Best R6 player. Wait a second, guys. Just wait a second. Sorry, big message right there. My cat, too. The nominees for Best R6 Player. We got Spencer, classic Tony made person. We got Robert, amazing, sneaky, underrated Siege gameplay for not cheating or anything. Shouldn't be as low ranked as he is. Kieran, the OG. And Brian, amazing gun skills. Amazing Siege knowledge and skills. So honestly, this is great nominations. And the award for best R6 player goes to Spencer. Congratulations, Spencer. You see how tough this was. He only had 38.5% of the vote. It looks like Robert probably got, I think that's like 2 votes, and then 3 each for Brian and Kieran, respectively. But give it to Spencer. Gotta give Spencer something, guys. Am I right? Let's move on. Best Fortnite player. Fortnite. Maybe having one of the best years, coming back. OG Fortnite. The nominees for Best Fortnite Player were Nicholas, staple of Fortnite gaming. He's not in his prime like he used to be, but still a good Fortnite player. Josh, he is Jewish. He does play Fortnite. He is pretty decent at it. Brian, great boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. And Ethan. Ethan, he gets out there. He does what he has to do. He does some great emotes and funny dances. So yeah, these are the nominees. And the award for best Fortnite player goes to Ethan. Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, this is the first one. As you can see, Nick won the popular vote, 46.2%. But, in my opinion, Ethan is just the better Fortnite player. Now, it's purely because he's funny. I love it. I love it, man. Every time I see this guy do a dance and then get shot at, listen, that is peak Fortnite. That's what Fortnite's about. Not boxing in people, not winning your gunfights and winning, battle royales. It's being funny with whatever emotes and skins you have. And Ethan, he's got those, so he wins. Best EA college football player. This is a game that came out this year, later half. Decent amount of people played it. Not too many, but at least once. Myself, Tyler played the most. Both nominated. Martin as well. Put a clinic against Brian. And Brian's on here as well. Because, Brian played the game. The award for best EA college football player goes to Tyler. You're the Tyler. Another one, right? 2 in a row. Yes, I have. I think that's like 2 more votes than Tyler. But I stopped kind of playing as much. Tyler also has more national championships than me on his franchise. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I bring this to you because I truly believe, I'm a little concerned if I were to play him today, he would kind of beat me. Now, sure, all time, I guess I'm up on him on 1v1s. But, give credit where credit's due. He's got all those Heismans. He's got the franchise wins. So I'm going to give it to Tyler. Congratulations, Tyler. Best EA player. Best Marvel Rivals player. The nominees for Best Marvel Rival player. We got Martin, Gold 2, apparently. Chris, amazing Hawkeye gameplay. You can see in this little picture right here, Hawkeye. Myself, I do it all. Play a mean Doctor Strange. And Brian. All 4 pretty decent to good Marvel Rival players. And the award goes to, for Best Marvel Rival player, Martin. We all hate Martin. But, I mean, look at the number. 61.5% to Martin. He is the only one who's gold right now. Chris is stuck in North Korea, so he hasn't been able to play as much lately. But, let's give it a round of applause to Martin, guys. Best Marvel Rival players. Let's go. Best Football Fusion player. Oh, boy. Honestly, Football Fusion was one of the most played games, I would say, between a certain amount of people, a certain combination of people. One of the funnest games, in my opinion. I love Football Fusion. Best football game out there, right? So, wait 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. The nominees for Best Football Fusion player. Myself, QB1. Brian, number 1 ranked, by the way, in the rankings, although they need to be updated. Nicholas, and Ethan. These are the staple top 4 Best Football Fusion players. So how do the people vote, and who does the award go to? The award for Best Football Fusion goes to Nick. It is, in fact, disgusting that myself and Brian have only 1 vote, especially Brian. But, Nick got 53.8% with Ethan trailing behind. Second with 30.8%. And Nicholas, sometimes he does clamp up Brian. Brian does the same to him, though. It's a great rivalry. It's an amazing rivalry between Nick and Brian. But Nick has been playing really well lately. I'm gonna give it to Nick. Yeah, congratulations, Nick, Best Football Fusion player. Best FIFA player. FIFA, when we were going through a little FIFA phase, me, Chris, Brian, Nick, obviously. We even got Tony and Tyler and Spencer on there, right? Nominees for Best FIFA player. Myself, Chris, Nick, Brian. Probably the 4 that played the most and the better of all the people I mentioned. All solid options. And the award for Best FIFA player goes to Nick. Wow. Look at the numbers. Numbers speak for themselves. I have 1 singular vote. I think Chris has 2. And the rest go to, that's 10 votes for Nick. Right there for Best FIFA player. Congratulations, Nick. He plays the soccer on the field and off the field online as well. He just does it all. Best Call of Duty player. Black Ops 6 came out this year, guys. Now, we are taking into consideration all Call of Duties, with skill. Not really zombies, because fuck zombies, am I right? Fist bump. The nominations for Best Call of Duty players. Chris, amazing technical skill, aim. Brian, same. Amazing skill. He's out there. He's putting in the work, level up at the prestige, most prestige out of the 4 people here. Myself, not too shabby. Myself, and then Tyler. Why Tyler? You may ask. Because he puts in the inches. He really tries in his COD matches. I'd say. And the award for Best Call of Duty player this year goes to Brian. Brian voted 61.5%. With Chris right behind him. Now, that's a hard debate. Would you say if you put Chris and Brian in a room on, Black Ops 6 in a 1v1, would Chris come on top? Possibly. Possibly, but I guess we're talking about overall, not just a 1v1. And Brian has what it takes. He has what it takes. And he got the votes too. So congratulations, Brian. I agree. Best MLB The Show player. Baseball. Past month or so, been playing a lot of MLB The Show with Brian, Nick, Chris, and those are the 4 people, by the way. Myself, Nick, Brian, Chris, the nominees. Only 4 people that really play this game. I love this game. I love baseball now. I hate baseball, and this baseball has made me realize that baseball isn't the worst thing ever. It's still pretty bad, but it's not the worst. A lot of skill. This is seriously, in my opinion, the hardest sports game to play compared to 2K, Madden, and FIFA. FIFA's super easy. So whoever wins this really shows their skill. And the award for best MLB The Show player goes to Nick. 58.3% of people voted for Nicholas. Chris with a 16.7%, and myself with 25% of the pie chart, as you can see. I agree with this. Nick's been playing a lot longer than everyone else. Playing against him in 1v1 is sometimes fun and close, but other times he's basically hitting everything and not swinging at everything outside the box. It's really hard to play Nick. And he doesn't even fully try like he does online, and even that he's losing sometimes. Congratulations, Nick. Best UFC player. I play the UFC 4 and 5 game now a lot. I love the UFC game. I love the UFC. UFC is my favorite sport. MMA is my favorite sport. I'm itching for it because it's been gone for a little while. Anyway, the nominees, myself, because I play it so much. Chris, who I think plays a decent amount, even though he appears offline. Nick, for his Lemmicky LaFraud winning against Chris. Clinic. And Ethan, because I know Ethan also, he's not a casual when it comes to MMA, and he does play this game, and he's really good. I've 1v1 Ethan a lot, and he's either beaten me or made it very close. And the award for best UFC player goes to Chris. Yeah, Chris is good at this game. I'm afraid I do dodge him. I'm proud dodger. I'll never play you ever again, Chris. 69.2%. I mean, you see the people agree. Me with the second most, 15.4, and then 1 vote each for Nick and Ethan. That's pretty funny, actually. What up, guys? This is, if you're listening, I appreciate if you're still watching. Take some water. I have to take some water from my throat. Much better. Much better. All right, let's go on. Best Hell Let Loose player. Hell Let Loose, a very unique, different first-person shooter where everything is hyper-realistic, so one bullet will actually kill you. And getting a kill in Hell Let Loose feels like you just, lost your virginity. I don't know. It feels very special when you get a kill in this game because it's so hard to do compared to Call of Duty or Battlefield. Sure, you'll still, if you get a lot of them if you get in a tank or whatever, or a vehicle, but when you're on the field with your gun, boy, oh boy, it's a running simulator, and then sometimes you get to the battlefield and get just popped. Anyway, the nominees are myself, Robert, who introduced me to the game, Kieran, I don't know why really, and Chris, who's pretty good at the game as well, played a few times. And the best Hell Let Loose player, the award goes to me! Oh, you're probably looking at that, and if you look at the blue, you'll see I only have 1 vote, and Robert has majority. Whoever voted for Kieran, let me tell you something, you're selling. Kieran is not good at this game, especially in a tank. Do not put Kieran in a tank. What is that about? Listen, Robert has the most votes, but I think people should know Robert is a Hell Let Loose made. I'm stupid. That was a brain fart. Robert is tank made. He's not goated. I'm goated. I can do it all. I have sure, some selling with my tank driving, but I drive the tank, which is the nitty gritty really. But I like getting my boots on the ground, going in there and shooting people. It's super fun, and I'm giving this myself because I'm biased. What are you gonna do? Best State of Decay 2 player. Now, it's no secret that I hate State of Decay 2 with a burning passion. But so many goddamn people play this game that, might as well add it to the list. So, I don't really know who's actually good at this game. I know, actually, 2 of them, very much so. The other 2 were toss-ups. Tony and Kieran, from what I could tell, they're good. They Kieran's been playing this game forever since like Obama administration. Tony's been playing a lot lately on the hardest difficulty. And then Tyler and Chris, also two good people, I believe. They play the game a lot, especially Chris. So, yeah, all good options for State of Decay, too. And the award goes to Kieran. Kieran won by, I think, like 2 votes on voting, and he is the OG of this game. He's been playing for years now. I'm pretty sure, done it all, really. So I think Kieran is very valid, a very good choice to win Best State of Decay 2 player. Congratulations, Kieran. Best For Honor player. So For Honor, played here and there throughout the year because For Honor is also, well, a very fun game and addictive. Makes me want to put my fists through everything in my room, even myself. And it's a fun, unique fighting game. I would give it that. And it does give me an itch every once in a while to really play it. So nominees for Best For Honor player are myself, Ethan, one of the OGs who got me in the game, Chris, who likes this game a lot, and Brian, even though, Brian never wants to play this game because, in a way, it does suck. Anyway, the award for Best For Honor player goes to Chris. Oh, so you see, this is a toss-up right here. Besides Brian, Ethan and Chris are tied. Now, Ethan, asked this like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, it would definitely go to Ethan. But Chris was playing it a decent amount this year and last year as well. He got really good at it, I'd say. And I did hear, this is what kind of decided the factor of that, the last time they 1v1'd a few months ago, I heard the allegations that, Chris kind of wiped the floor with Ethan. I fear Ethan might be kind of washed, and Chris, who picks up most games and gets good at them, which, we do have to kind of give him like a drug test via video game, but like a video game equivalent of a drug test, because it is kind of not fair that whatever he picks up, he gets really good at. Hashtag cancel Chris. But congratulations, Chris. Best GTA player. Now, this doesn't make sense at all, because if you ask me, I don't think GTA really has skill, necessarily. Literally, I mean, like, when you play it with people, like, you can do races, you can go do solo missions, or, like, you can go gamble, which is the 3 things we probably do the most of, like heists. We just fuck around doing, like, the car sex thing, or we gamble at the casino. But which person out of the nominees, Spencer, Tyler, Ethan, and Brian, really embody GTA? Like, you think GTA, and you think of this friend and how much they play it and how, much of a staple it is, or was, in their life, in this year specifically. And that award goes to, for the best GTA player, Tyler. I mean, 61.5%, yes. Tyler has a lot of stuff in the game. Drives the car well, he's done it all. Cheated, which is a staple of GTA. If you didn't cheat at all or try to do some type of glitch, I mean, what are you doing? Spencer had, a few votes. So did Ethan. Spencer claims he's the best driver, but driving isn't gonna get you everywhere, buddy. Ethan, good choice, and Brian with, I think 1 singular vote. Congratulations, Tyler. Best Dead by Daylight player. A game that me and Nick really picked back up. So did Kai and Gavin. And we got some people to actually play it this year. So, thank you, first of all, for that. Wait, let me let George in. The nominees are myself, Nick, Brian, and Tyler. Because Tyler actually was playing this game a decent amount when we made him download it. And the best Dead by Daylight player award goes to me. Now, you probably do associate this game with Nick, hence why 61.5% of people voted for Nick. But this isn't Nick from 2 years ago, guys. This isn't prime Nick on Dead by Daylight. He doesn't even have a goddamn headset. Realistically, it's me. One thing I'd like to mention that why it's me over Nick is I'm a dual threat. I play killer really well. I also have multiple killers because, yes, I did buy killers. A few, not many. Don't flame me. They were on sale. And I play a mean survivor, too. Maybe not as well as Nick, but, I mean, the drop-off, the difference isn't that great. So, yeah, I think it's valid to give me, I was the second most voted, 23.1%. That's, 3 or 4 votes. And yeah, I'll take my win here. Congratulations, me. Real winner. Best Halo Wars 2 player. Halo Wars 2 is bad. I don't like Halo Wars 2. I used to. But this year, it was played a few times, with the resurgence of Robert. The nominees were Tony, who's carried by Tyler, Spencer, who's not too bad, Tyler himself, of course, strategy game specialist, and Robert. And the award goes to Robert. Robert! The OG. Yes, Tyler led with 53.8% in Halo Wars 2 votes, but, I have to go with OG here. Robert, he Robert says sometimes that Tyler is DLC character made, and then that's why he's so good. I don't know, but he doesn't have any of the other characters, and he still performs really well, usually. But Tony not with a singular vote. Spencer with some votes. I don't know why. I guess Spencer's pretty decent, but Robert got slept on here. Underrated. I gave him the award. Congratulations, Robert. Best Civ player. It's Tyler or Tony, guys, and I'll be honest. It's not Tony. The best Civ player goes to Tyler. So you'll see here that Tyler was 3 different people. Now OG Tyler, Tyler won, and Tony were tied, 38.5%, which I believe is 4 votes each. Yeah, 4 4 votes each. Or 5, I don't know. And then, but if you accumulate the other 2 Tylers, Tyler 2 and Tyler 3 in blue and green, yes, Tyler takes up basically majority by a large margin of this pie chart. So, yeah, it's not a competition. Tyler, congratulations. Civ, terrible. Seller of the Year. When you play video games, you will encounter sellers, people who do bad, whether it's on purpose or not. You will still be called a seller, and you sold, like Leonardo DiCaprio saying, you sold the game. So the nominees are myself, because I definitely sold in some ways, like Hell Let Loose, MLB The Show, I've definitely sold. Some 2K. I sell. It happens to everyone, but me a decent amount. Tony, one of the kings of selling. Nick, who sells in games like, I don't know, Dead by Daylight, MLB The Show, Football Fusion. And Martin, honestly, Martin more or less just because he's never paying attention to anything and doesn't do anything everyone asks him, ever. The award goes to Nick. Nick had 1 vote, and it's going to Nick. Nick has been selling lately on MLB The Show. Terrible performances. Just, I don't know what goes on in that guy's head, but yeah. Nick, I told you this was going to happen. I spoiled this for Nick. He is the Seller of the Year. Congratulations, Nick. Not really. Game of the Year. This actually needs to be updated a little bit. So, like, take out MLB The Show and put Football Fusion. Because, yeah. So pretend that's not really there. But Football Fusion, State of Decay 2, just because of how many people have been playing it lately. Rainbow Six, because we played so much of that over the year. And FIFA, because the FIFA era was great for the small amount of time it was. It was peak gaming, I felt like. This award is for the game that kind of really impacted the friend group, what we were playing really well, what we played the most of, what was the most fun, what we were so competitive for. And that award for Game of the Year goes to Rainbow Six Siege. I don't like this game anymore. I don't think any of us do. But it's kind of undoubtedly that, like, from the start of 2024 in January to a few months ago when the game kind of really declined, we played the shit out of this game. And we wanted to play it a lot all the time. And we wanted to get our ranks up and everything. So congratulations, R6. You'll never win this again because we're never touching you ever again, really. Gamer of the Year. Who was putting up the numbers? Who was always on? Who is a multi gamer, meaning, you know, they're, what's the term? Jack of all trades. They can play a little bit of everything. They have everything. They can play anything. You know, you got nominees Chris, Brian, myself, and Ethan for Gamer of the Year. And the award for Gamer of the Year goes to me. I'm only really doing this because I mentioned to someone that when you look at your 2024 recap on Xbox, which I saw on the home screen when I turned it on once, and it's kind of like a Spotify Wrapped or Apple Music Wrapped, whatever. I was in the top 1% of people of time played on Xbox. Yes, I have no life. Yes, I play Xbox a lot. I play a little bit of everything. I have 80 games because I actually have storage, unlike some other people. No offense, but my goodness, get your storage up. I'll play anything also. I mean, for the most part. I don't like to say no to people when they say, oh, let's play this, let's play that. That's on Xbox. Yes, I won't play Civ. I don't have access to Civ anymore. I'm sorry. But most other games, yeah, I'll play. I'll play them. I'm a scroll guy. Anyway, some quick fire things I want to say right before I wrap the video. Minecraft of the Year, didn't put that on. I want to give it to Tony. Tony, you are the Minecraft Player of the Year. Congratulations. What's another game that I didn't really do? Apex Player of the Year. Another Battle Royale. Chris, you are the Apex Player of the Year. Congratulations. And PUBG Player of the Year, I'm going to give to Robert. Robert plays PUBG a decent amount, or used to at least, and he was always pretty consistently good at it. Plus, you know, gun nerd, accurate gun game. Who would have thought? Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's long, and I want to thank you for sticking around and watching all of it. Have a wonderful night, guys. I got some more videos planned up. Like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Thank you. Thank you. And I really do hope you enjoyed the video.